I found out my crazy roommate was using my fun time toys, so I put itching powder on them and now she's my 21F roommate 22F and I have been living together for almost 6 months now. Since day one we got along really well since we were into the same stuff. We even had the same major. But after a month I realized things in my room were being moved around. I asked her about it and she said it was probably just her cat and I left my door open. Nothing was ever missing so I shrugged it off until a few weeks later. She came home from clubbing wearing my dress. Pissed off I called her out but she walked right past me into her room and fell asleep. The next morning my dress was hanging on my doorknob with a note that said sorry. I dropped it off at the cleaners on my way to class because it stunk of beer. After I got the dress back I taped the dry cleaning bill to my roommate's door. Later that day I went to take the trash out and found the bill crumpled up inside. I didn't want to cause tension between us so I let it go. About 2 weeks later my roommate came home with a group of her friends. I was used to this so I just packed up my laptop and headed to my room when I saw my roommate's hair. She had cut it super short, like shoulder length, and dyed it red. It looked exactly like my hair. Her friends saw the similarity and immediately teased my roommate, saying she was stealing looks from people again. I was confused and was going to ask more until my roommate told her friend she just wanted to show how much better looking she was with red hair. She even started saying who did it best and one of her guy friends said I looked like a highlighter while she was gorgeous. Having heard enough, I rushed to my room and tried not to cry. I've been bullied for years about my natural red hair and was pissed that it was happening all over again. For the next few weeks I wore a hat because anytime people saw my roommate and I together they stared. Because my roommate and I have the same major, we also share a lot of classes. After leaving one of my favorite classes my roommate didn't have, I went home. I put my keys on the hook by the front door and walked down the hall when I saw my roommate rush out of my bedroom. I asked what she was doing in my room and she said looking for her cat. I was suspicious though because I saw her cat on the couch as I was entering the apartment. I looked past her and saw my comforter was a mess even though I knew I made it before I left. I asked if she was in my bed. She gave me a disgusted look saying I wouldn't touch your bed. I hear what you do in there, and walked away. I was stunned.